a team that a lot of people thought could win the title.
Yeah, and that tells you just how impressive this sweep is. A dominant showing for a team on an absolute mission.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Pittman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This to third. Whips it to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second here in Game 1 of the World Series. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Nationals lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a base hit on the line. Jason Dominguez digs in now. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. Next to hit, Hunter Goodman. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Manager out of the dugout now. And he'll make Andres Chaparro stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard hit to third. Over to second for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's hard hit on the line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that ends the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead. We go to the 8th. And here's the DH for Washington. Ozzie Albies. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And starting them out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
In the air, left field, Dominguez on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. David Hamilton getting ready to hit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fly ball to right. Dives, and it gets by. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Darryl Cash.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Well, I'm not sure you can say he fooled him with that first pitch changeup, but it did have him out on that front foot just enough. I'll be interested to see how he adjusts on this next pitch.
King tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
King under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they add to the lead. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge rips that one. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now a chance for Jason Dominguez. That one ripped, and it's gone. Another homer. He's done it. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 7-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they go deep 3. New inning getting started at the plate. Dave Pittman.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
In the air, right side of the infield. Goodman hauls it in, and there's one away. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Ha at the plate now. That's ball 1. Nice grab. But safe at first despite a terrific stab there. One gone, runner at first. Keibert Ruiz now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a foul straight back. The Yankees leading by 5 here in the late stages of game 1. Chaparro over to second, back to the pitcher covering, double play, and that's the ball game. So the New York Yankees take game 1 as they get their World Series off to a great start.
Yeah, from their performance today, it'd be easy to see him keep this thing going, and this is just a determined team, Boog. I like what I saw from them.
And across the diamond, it's time to regroup. Being down 1-0 isn't the end of the world, but game 2 takes on a lot of extra meaning for them. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the New York Yankees. Seaver King digging in for the Nationals. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaching, try, but can't bring it in. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Next to hit, Brandon Schultz. Holiday comes home with it for 1. Relay to first, double play. 5-2-3, and they cut down the run.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out.
Game 2 of the World Series. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here.
When the guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he's...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here.
Back-to-back jacks, and this...
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Out towards left center. Schultz hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And the batter now, Jackson Holliday. King right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. And up next for New York, Andres Chaparro. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fouled off to the right. Chisholm recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. You're watching the... Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Keibert Ruiz, the next to hit. On the ground to third, Holliday. Throws to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And first offering is fouled off.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 2 of the World Series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Rogers back to work. That's towards center. Hamilton pulls it in on the run. And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones. He's already homered here in this one. And it goes just foul. Rogers, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Hit in the air, center field. King makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone.
Well, he went up there looking to do.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. That one ripped right center field. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 8-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Digging in, Hunter Goodman. That one's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. They explode with 3 in the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. We're at the top of the 8th. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the third baseman. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now David Hamilton. Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first. 3rd out, and the Nationals gone in order. It's still an 8. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jackson Holliday. The wind of the pitch. And there's a fly ball, deep right field. Got all of that one. He nails one out to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. And he's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-1.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Ripped towards third. Fires over to first. One gone at the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Jones. He's already homered in this game. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He sends it out of here. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a ball hammered right field, going back on its way, and it's off the foul pole for a home run. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Line drive. Out number 2. Two down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But they tack on. Back here in New York, here's the center fielder, Seaver. Gregory Santos gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Nabs it, and there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Santos, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees get it done at home, taking games 1 and 2 of the series. So the New York Yankees have taken charge of this World Series. They're up 2-0 heading into Game 3.
And maybe a change of venue will shake things up a little bit, but for now, they look like they're ready to start etching their name on the Commissioner's Trophy. Still a lot of series left, though.
And on the other side, a lot of work to do to get back into this. They need to bounce back next time out. It's the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the world. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 away. The throw in. Here's the third baseman. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So 2 runs. Back here, they go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Trevor Rogers.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Rooker pulls that one down, and there's 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, It's a double and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Judge rips that one. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Shohei to the plate and scores. And he'll reach second with one away.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Stepping in, Jason Dominguez. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 7-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now, Hunter Goodman. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Going, gone. They go back to back. And they boost their lead. It's 8-2.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now here is Jackson Holliday. King on the move. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Chaparro at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Darryl Cash, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Diaz also getting ready. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Their third home run of the inning. It's 9-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. Darryl Cash gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They had the long. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Alcantara back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Nationals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Goodman puts it away. One up, one down.
The center fielder, Seaver.
So digging in, Seaver King. Foul ball there. The Yanks up big in this one here in Game 3 of the World Series. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Schultz. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 3. A little bit low. And that's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
2 down, nobody on. Gets the outside corner with that one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now here is Anthony Volpe. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And here is Spencer Jones. Oh, great grab on the dive. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swung on, belted. That one is back. And that is gone. He'll touch them all. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add a run. It's 10-2. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
King makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And now an 8-run lead at 10-2. This is the World Series on the show. So bottom of the 9th, and now the first baseman, Dave Pittman. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it, and there's one away. Next to hit for the Nats, Tom Ha. Fought off foul. 1 out, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Got him looking. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And first offering is fouled off.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The Nats down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
All this team needs is 1 more win, but when you're playing in the postseason.
So the New York Yankees certainly look like they're on their way to the World Championship.
Yeah, hard to imagine this working out any other way. It doesn't seem like these guys are going to slow down until they've got this title locked up. They're on an absolute mission.
And it would take an historic comeback to have this series result any differently at this point. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. And he gets back in.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
But he's back in time. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Scotty Redmond.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Tony Santillan appears to be getting loose. Cash warming up as well. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 0 for 2 in this one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Rooker going back on this one. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. And now the center fielder, Spencer Jones. 1 for 3. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. 1 runs in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 9-3. He sent the first. Tony Santillan will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. It's Aaron Judge now. Judge rips that one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. Say goodbye to that one. A massive home run. That's 9 homers this series. And they add to the lead. It's 10-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Now, Hunter Goodman. In the air, right side. Rooker under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it is now 10-3. You're watching the World Series on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, David Hamilton, and that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jackson Holliday. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And now Andres Chaparro. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Makes the grab. Throw cut off to first. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And so out of the pen comes the right-hander, Paul Skeens.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Skeens in his 10th season, 29 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Lays out, he's got it.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes, line drive, caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
Schultz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle, that's a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Next offering is fouled back. Schultz, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away. Up now for Washington, Tom Haug. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The Yankees up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Goodman makes the play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington, not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Hit hard, base hit, and a good start to the inning. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run homer. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add on. It's 12-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This one could be trouble. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Here comes Aaron Judge. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Makes the grab, one away. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That one ripped. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Line to left. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 13-3. Here's the third baseman, Jackson Holliday. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And now first and second with two outs. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's squared up.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The throw in.
He's good.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And a strike in there. Oh, 2 now. Swung on, popped up left side. Goodman under it. Puts it away for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Rooker in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground right side, and there's a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Chop back up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and Albies is retired. Last chance for the Nats in this one. Now the third baseman, number 56. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. And that's it. They are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.